Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Truth Shots with Kapil. Today I'm going to talk about relationships. I know. Some of you are thinking, Kapil, talking about relationships? But hear this out. I will give you guys the core of what I have learned over the last 40 years. I call it the 4 people theory. Before I do that, let me tell you guys an incident. A few years back, I was going back home. It was around midnight, around midnight, 12:30 in the morning or something. And I got into the elevator. And there was this neighbor that got into the elevator with me. And he said, भैया आपसे कुछ पूछना है. आप सुबह 6:30 बजे घर से जाते हो, रात को 12 साढ़े 12 बजे घर आते हो. आप जाते हो तो सीटी बजा रहे होते हो, आप आते हो तो भी सीटी बजा रहे होते हो. How the fuck is it possible? He said, I work for 6 hours a day and by the time I get home I'm drained. I told him at that point of time, it is probably I love my work too much and I enjoy everything I do. And then I thought about it more. While that is true, I love my work too much and I enjoy the work that I do, but I think it goes way beyond that. And that is where the 4 people theory that I will talk about comes into play. Now this 4 people theory is also related to another one of my favorite subjects. Well, favorite, you know what I mean. The subject is marriage. And I will talk a little more about what marriage means and what has changed and how people should look at it. For me, marriage is an antiquated contract and an archaic institute. It is something that used to have a lot of relevance in the 18th, 19th, even for the most part of the 20th century. But it has lost its complete relevance in the 21st century. The only reason the institute of marriage was invented was to solve one key problem, actually 2 key problems. And please don't call me, please don't look at this and say I hate women empowerment. I love it. But let's look at what marriage was meant for. It had 2 purposes. One purpose of marriage was men needed to know that the child that is born is theirs only. So a woman is supposed to get married and be with that guy so that the guy can be sure. The woman was always sure because the baby, came out of her. The second reason for marriage to be there was in that world, in the 18th century, 19th century, most of the 20th century, women needed a support structure around her. The society was built in the essence that men work and women manage houses. And if women manage houses, they need to have a support structure around them. That support structure was called as marriage. Now, what does marriage do for people in the 21st century? Well, number one, we all know that women are independent now. They want to earn their own living. They do not want to depend on anybody. And I love that about, the society now. However, what that essentially also means is women do not need that support structure around them. And, talking about where did the baby came from or who does the baby belong to, well, that's a different debate. We will talk about monogamy and polygamy in some other part of Truth Shots with Kapil some other day. Today, I'm not going to get into that. That will just muddle the water around here. So, what's my core 4 people theory? Well, my 4 people theory says marriage in the 21st century is supposed to solve 4 problems for people. The first problem, day-to-day life. You need somebody that you go home and the person is there. You need somebody that you want to go out and eat and the person is there. You need somebody that you can do, everyday chit chat with. I call it your day-to-day friend. The second purpose of marriage is to give you somebody who I call as your soulmate. Somebody who can laugh and cry with you. Somebody with whom you can share your life secrets. Somebody who can actually look at the longer perspective of your life, who you may not meet for months at a time, but you always know each other's life. The third problem that marriage is supposed to solve is what I call as the long-term relationship. And what I mean by the long-term relationship is the person who will be with you when you are 50 or 60-year-old. When you don't have as many friends as you used to have when you were in your teens, in your 20s, even in your 30s. The person who you would like to grow old with. And the fourth person that a person needs in their life is a fuck buddy. Somebody that fulfills your sexual desires, your physical needs, however you want to call it. Now, what has happened in the 21st century is these four are not necessarily your spouse. And most marriages fail because one of the two person in the marriage is looking for that relationship to fulfill that part of your life. And it doesn't. Which is why we see so many divorces, which is why we see so many marriages fail, which is why we see all sorts of problems that we see these days. So what does marriage really mean? Now, I am not necessarily saying that people should not get married. I'm just saying the institute of marriage as defined right now is an antiquated contract and an archaic institute. And it needs to go through a whole bunch of reforms. So, what you essentially need in your life is people that fulfill these four roles for you. And I call it the 4 people rule because in my version, in my life, in my view of the world, I think these 4 rules, these 4 problems should be fulfilled by 4 different people or could be fulfilled by 4 different people. If you are lucky and you get somebody that fulfills 1.5, 2, it's very rare that I have seen anybody get more than 2 fulfilled. If you can get some of these problems fulfilled from one person, well, more power to you, absolutely, by all means. However, be very careful, be ready that your spousal relationship fulfills one of these problems for you. And that may not even be exclusive. What's the big deal? I mean, marriages should be looked upon as any other friend relationship. You don't necessarily freak out if you call up a friend and the friend is not available to go out to party with you. You understand the friend has his own life. And last thing that I want to also mention in this is it's not that I look for these 4 people as opposite sex. They could be same sex, they could be opposite sex, they could be, any other categories from the LGBTQIA category also. And in my world, this is what has also given a significant rise to various different kinds of relationships that you see around you right now. This is what has given rise to what we call as the rise of convenience marriages. Everything around you. I'm not just talking about marriage. Of course, that's the key problem and that's the key aspect that I want to highlight here. But in every relationship, you will see this happening in the 21st century. So I'm not necessarily saying marriage as an institute always used to be bad. It has just gone out of favor. It has just lost its sheen. It has just lost its validity. So with that, you guys need to look at, and I'm not asking you to change your lives. Just consider. Just look at your spousal relationship. Just look at what you want in your life and try to figure out if there is any change that is required. For me, this 4 people rule is the perfect way to look at life. Personally, I don't want to be in any of these 4 relationships as well. I want even those 4 relationships to be non-exclusive, to be open, and to give me what I want to do in my life. And that's how I have always lived. And people who know me know, if you are a friend to me, if you need me, there is an emergency, I'm absolutely going to drop everything and be there. But if you are in the hospital and you want me to visit, or if you just had a kid and you want me to visit, well, I'll have to check my calendar. If I got time, I'll come. If I don't, deal with it. With that, I come to an end of another episode of Truth Shots with Kapil. Keep coming back, keep watching the show, and keep giving your comments. Thank you so much, everyone.